It's Monday morning, February 3rd, 1936. A lot of time has passed since this church was built. Since last we saw Reverend Horatio Woodward Brown giving his sermon after President Lincoln was killed. We went through the Civil War together in this church. Great revivals were held here under Reverend Samuel Buell, and during his ministry, a change was made in pew ownership, and the church bought them from the owners and rented them to the congregation. We were here when Reverend A. Wood was installed as pastor. While he was here, he had the church redecorated for the first time since it was built in 1849. It was redecorated again in 1895 while Reverend L.A. Ostrander was here. His greatest pastoral work being the spiritual development of the young people, and with a donation of $50,000 from William Royce of Wisconsin in memory of his sister and her husband, a new church school was built, and Sunday school flourished. From this church, we sent off our brave boys and men to World War I. Last night, our beautiful church was destroyed by fire. It burned quickly and was totally consumed in just 4 hours. We received many a letter from a saddened resident far and wide. One was sent to Mr. Harry T. Van Camp, editor of the Wayne Press. It was written by Dr. John H. Clark, former principal of the Lyons Union School. The burning of the Presbyterian Church in Lyons brings great sadness to me.
As to thousands of others, many precious memories cluster about it. And there my parents worshipped. There I was baptized. And there I was a Sunday school pupil.
From there, I was a Sunday school pupil. Many years I was a teacher in Sunday school. I attended church with my parents regularly. I can see in my mind's eyes the audience room before it was remodeled, and while there was a gallery on both sides. Also, many of the regular worshipers in the choir loft. I remember the leader, Mrs. Henry Chuch, and Barbara Rogers, and Mrs. Underhill, who became Mrs. William Taylor, mother of Myron C. Taylor. I remember all of this in our lovely church.
After the fire, other Lyons churches and organizations offered to share their properties with us. We worshiped in the Methodist Church, then the Episcopal Parish House. Luckily, even though this country was still under the financial burden of the Great Depression, we were well insured and the trustees were able to begin planning the new church right away. It was designed by Roland Westbrook, and its cornerstone was placed on Sunday morning, May 16, 1937. It is a much smaller church, smaller than our other one. But it has an excellent church school adjoining it. Our first service was held here the day after Christmas, 1937. Thank you.